What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. I know today isn't the perfect day, but we still out here about to get to work. We are on episode 38 and we got a few things to cover today. Number one, I spent a couple of days working on electricity. I even had an electrician come out here and check on it. He said everything was perfectly fine other than not having enough insulation. But guess what? We are no longer using the electricity. We are going to run everything off of our inverter and we're going to charge our batteries through our generator. Number two, since we're not using the electricity, I can now put that wall back up and we can prep for paint. Number three, this is officially the last hole we have to sand on the bus. And number four, we got the stairs. Haley picked out a pretty cool backsplash that she wanted, so I'm gonna see if I can get around to doing that today too. So we have a few things to cover today. Super excited still. It's not a great looking day, but I'm still out here ready to work. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you drop a positive comment. Don't forget to subscribe. Okay, before I get started with anything, I want to give a shout out to Carter and Nova. They told me how to keep the mosquitoes away by applying some dryer sheets all over my body and keeping some in my pocket. So I took some from home and I'm gonna try it out. I appreciate the comment and hopefully it works. So the part that sucks about this is that I have to take all of it down after I've researched how to put it all up, and I actually had everything right, but we're gonna make our lives a little bit easier. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just take it apart. Oh man, bittersweet. Bittersweet, man, bittersweet. I gotta send this, I gotta take this electrical box back to, where'd I get this from? Lowe's. All right, it's time to get the drill and put that wall back up. Now it's time to sand that last hole so we can get ready to paint. Alright guys, that hole is finished. The bus is officially ready to be pressure washed, prime, painted, all that good stuff finally. So that's another huge step that we just accomplished. So let's move on to the stairs now. Okay, so here is the backsplash that my wife chose. It's a peel and stick, makes it real easy to remove. Here's an example of what it would look like for the stairs. And it just comes in this roll and I have to get the measurements and cut it and then place it on there. But first, I want to start off by giving the stairs a good cleaning. So let's do that. Alright, it's time for me to get my measurements for the stairs and then I can cut some wood out. Man, look at that. Look how perfect that cut is. Now I gotta do the same thing for these two and then we'll figure out the backsplash. Me and my perfect cuts, man. Okay, so after about 6 or 7 different cuts, I got this one out, but this one was the hardest because I had this little area right here. So what I'm gonna have to do is get the angles for this and cut a separate piece for this spot. All right, moment of truth. Shoot, I think that's good enough. If it's gonna be glued down, all the corners are gonna be caulked. You won't even see any of that. it's a perfect fit. Let's try to put the other ones in, see how they look. Yes, sir, Ski. What I'm most excited about is that I got the actual angles for the stairs. Every last one of the steps has an angle on it. So all there's left to do now is these have to be glued down, and the backsplash. All right, so the first piece that I'm gonna cut is a 26 by 9. It's the second step. I don't know why I started with the second step, but let's get the measurements and cut that out. I am on a roll. I got a few air bubbles to get out of here, but other than that, moving on to the next one. Okay, so far this is what everything looks like. I think it looks pretty cool. This bottom part right here will be painted white, so now I just have to figure out these angles and try to maneuver around these bolts right here, but almost done. Okay, so this is what I decided to do right here, because it's kind of hard getting around these bolts, right? So I put one all the way down, and I'm gonna leave all the bolts open, and I think we can just paint this white, and then we'll still have the aesthetic of the backsplash in the bolts, but it won't be, you know, popping out of this because we'll just paint over it. Side done. It's looking pretty good. Leave a comment right now and tell me what you think about it so far. Alright guys, here's a look at the finished product as far as the backsplash. I got it going all the way around, all the way down. So now all there's left for me to do is to glue the wood down and then spray paint the nails. Okay, so I just went around, spray painted all the top part right here. Once this dries, as you can see right here, this still has to be sanded down a little bit more. There's some pretty thick spots. So once that dries, I'll sand it down. But now I'm gonna put the stairs down. Here's the finished product. Well, as far as today, but I think it looks pretty good. So what I'm gonna do is leave some heavy stuff sitting on it overnight so these can stick down, and then I'll come through and caulk tomorrow, and still got little pieces, like little edges right here and stuff to fix that, and I'm gonna paint around the light. But overall, comment down below and tell me what you think. The best part about this is my wife didn't even know I was coming out here to work on this, so this will be a surprise for her. She really wanted that backsplash in the stairs. They look good. They look good, man. They look good. You just up 3 steps, you ain't paying really much attention to it. But I do got some touching up to do to it, but I'll touch it up tomorrow. But that's gonna conclude today's video. Y'all tell me what you thought about today's video. I got a lot done today. Make sure you like this video. Make sure you leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe.